Police are looking for suspects who attacked somebody at a gas station with boom boom sauce, and an airline will stop flight attendants from wearing face masks after the passengers complained they couldn't see them smiling. And Flying Ant Day makes the seagulls drunk. These are the weird stories for Thursday. This is Weird AF News, and those are some weird-ass titles, I have to say. I'm so pleased to have these stories today for you. This is Jonesy, the host of Weird AF News, the only daily weird news podcast hosted by a comedian. I'm recording in Los Angeles in a closet. Come on.
Yay! You're listening to Weird AF News.
The police are on the hunt for some suspects that attacked somebody with boom boom sauce at a gas station. I just think this is a great headline, man. Boom boom sauce at a gas station. I don't know. I don't even know what boom boom sauce is. It sounds amazing. It sounds rather dangerous, really. The police are trying to identify the people accused of using boom boom sauce to assault a person at Sheetz. That's Sheetz. Oh, they attacked somebody with boom boom sauce at a Sheetz. What the hell is Sheetz? This is Pennsylvania. The Shippensburg Police Department released photos of the suspects. These suspects that how dare they attack somebody with the boom boom sauce? The alleged assault happened on Tuesday of this week at a Sheetz on East King Street. What is a Sheetz? Okay. Time to get more information, Jonesy. Well, Sheetz is a family-owned and operated chain in Pennsylvania with 580 locations. I guess it's a grocery store. They make their own boom boom sauce, baby. Yes, they do. What is boom boom sauce? Well, a quick search on Google says that gold-colored boom boom sauce made by Sheetz is made with soybean oil, distilled vinegar, sugar, egg yolk, aged cayenne pepper, garlic, red bell pepper, chili de árbol pepper, and more. Sounds like a hot sauce. Boom boom sauce is a hot sauce. Somebody was attacked, a poor innocent, by this hot spicy boom boom sauce. They have some video of the suspects. I watched the video. Clearly they're throwing boom boom sauce. They say these suspects intentionally threw Sheetz boom boom sauce into the eyes of somebody walking by, causing temporary blindness and serious eye irritation. Oh, it's going to be very irritating to get that Sheetz boom boom sauce in your eye unexpectedly. This isn't very nice. The boom boom sauce was thrown from a white Nissan sedan with a West Virginia license plate. The car was missing a hubcap on its front right side wheel, in case you're on the lookout for this vehicle, in case you want to bring in the boom boom sauce perpetrators. Anybody with information about these boom boom sauce bandits should call the Shippensburg Police Department, 717-532-7361. There's a lot of photos online of these boom boom sauce suspects, in case you guys want to get more of a lowdown. A lowdown. Listen, we need justice here. We need to bring these boom boom sauce bandits to justice. You can't have people out there in the world just throwing Sheetz boom boom sauce on people. Not in their eyes, anyways. It's too spicy. It has garlic in it. Garlic is terrible in the eyes, as is vinegar. And chili pepper to boot. Right in your face. No. That's not a place for Sheetz boom boom sauce. Is this a commercial for Sheetz boom boom sauce? It sounds like it might be. I've never tried boom boom sauce. I'm telling you right now, though, I would love to try some boom boom sauce. Anybody in Pennsylvania, I want you to mail me some Sheetz boom boom sauce. I will give you my address. You email me funnyjones@gmail.com. I will surely give you my address, and you come by with the boom boom sauce. You can hand deliver it to me. I don't know what to put it on. If you're going to send it to me, please also write a list of what Sheetz boom boom sauce goes well on. I'm going to guess like a turkey and cheese sandwich. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys put your boom boom sauce on? Oh man, you know what I love about this story is just I'm being introduced to a condiment I had never knew existed. Just sounds amazing. This boom boom sauce, please get me some of this shit, man. Come on. And I mean, this is no laughing matter for the person that was attacked by the boom boom sauce. And to that person, I wish you a swift recovery. An airline will stop flight attendants from wearing face masks after the passengers complained they couldn't see their smiles. Yeah, this is real. This is a real story. I can't believe it. The Indonesian national flag carrier Garuda Indonesia Air is going to drop face masks for flight attendants after the passengers complained that they couldn't see the cabin crew members' smiles, as if that's more important than your safety. According to Indonesian media, the airline received numerous complaints from passengers who said that the flights felt less hospitable. Who gives a shit? You're going to be safer, you dummies. It's a flight during a pandemic. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The preferences that these people have that are complaining about this. And by the way, in a cabin with the air circulating, an enclosed space during a pandemic, I want masks. I want masks. I want masks and gloves and whatever the hell. You should be in a biosuit, all of you. I want masks on anyone who's operating any sort of traveling vessel right now. I want more than masks. I don't care about your smile. You don't have to smile. Don't even. You can frown the whole time. Just wear gloves. You can give me the finger in your gloves and just have just a sour puss on your face as long as it's behind a mask or a screen of some sort. I don't give a damn. I just care about safety. Now, the poor CEO of this company says many Garuda customers have complained about the flight attendants wearing masks, as the passengers can't see whether or not the flight attendants are smiling or frowning. Wow, what are they doing? Are they smiling or frowning? Just assume that they're smiling. They're flight attendants. Do you ever see flight attendants frowning? Ever? Or looking displeased? Really? Not really. They're paid to smile. They stand up there. They do that stupid thing with the seatbelt. I feel so bad for them when they're doing that. They do that thing with the seatbelt to show you, in case you don't have a brain, why or how to work it, The people that are complaining about whether or not they're smiling or frowning, I mean, you have no business traveling at this point. You need to stay home. Really. You are clearly insensitive to a pandemic. You were not built for this pandemic world. I'm sorry to say. Some people aren't. They just aren't. You see them. They're at Walmarts and whatnot. A lot of them are on video demanding that they don't have to wear a mask. These people weren't built for the pandemic. The airline's going to pivot to the needs of these people that want to see smiles on the crew members, apparently. They're going to consider plastic face shields instead, so you can see them smiling, and you can see their lipstick or whatever else. Or, well, not if it's a male crew member, obviously. Here's another quote from the CEO. With this, human interaction on the plane can still occur, although minimized, and everyone can feel safe but also comfortable. It's so sad that you even have to do this. The CEO should just say, you know what? We're operating during a pandemic. That should be good enough for you, okay? By the way, the crew members aren't pleased to be working during a pandemic. They're a little nervous being in a cabin in close quarters with people who sometimes don't wear a mask. This story just reminds me, it just slaps me in the face with the dire realization that there are just too many assholes in this world. You like podcasts? You're listening to my podcast. Maybe you thought to yourself, I'd like to make a podcast. Too difficult. No, not with Anchor. Anchor has free creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer. Anchor distributes your podcast to Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, and more. They have advertising integration, so you can even make a little money off your podcast. Everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. And good luck with your podcast. Good luck with your creation. Good luck with your life, man. Flying Ant Day makes the seagulls drunk. Flying Ant Day has hit the UK, with drunk seagulls gorging on the insects, adding extra chaos to the bizarre annual event. I've never heard of Flying Ant Day. Anybody? This sounds amazing. Brits all over the country spotted the beginning of this yearly phenomenon as billions of ants take to the skies. Okay, so we got flying ants taking to the skies. That's pretty weird. What are they doing? And what's with the seagulls? They eat these ants, I assume? The Brits took to social media to poke fun at this day, which generally spoils a nice sunny day in a garden. One person wrote, I didn't realize it was today, and I've made the schoolboy error of eating lunch in the garden. Another referenced the coronavirus pandemic forcing event cancellations worldwide, saying, usually hate Flying Ant Day, but actually nice to see a planned event going ahead in 2020, to be honest. Someone else posted, we had Flying Ant Day yesterday, and the seagulls, per usual, were getting drunk on them, tottering around in the roads and low-flying and such things. What's going on here? Each year, the winged pests cause havoc with clouds of insects picked up on satellites and even disrupting Wimbledon one year. So many flying ants. A change in temperature encourages the ants to fly and breed in midair each year. Man, they're screwing in midair? Outstanding. The day marks the start of the insect's mating season and lasts for much longer than a day, usually about 2 weeks. It's a whole season, apparently. Scientists have suggested the huge swarms of ants produce an acid that gets seagulls very drunk when they feast on them. Often referred to as alates, flying ants are fertile male and female ants whose sole purpose is reproducing and starting a new colony. The most common type of flying ant is the black garden variety, whose nests have a single queen and anything from 5 to 15,000 workers. Flying ants are not dangerous, you should know, and they're unlikely to bite. Unfortunately, they're just very annoying, it seems, and they make seagulls swarm, which is also annoying because who wants those birds around? They're the worst. The birds like to eat these things and get all messed up. It's bad enough seagulls having them around. Never mind drunk seagulls. This sounds terrible. Seagull expert Tony Whitehead says he's a seagull expert. Check yourself, Tony. He says the ants leave the gulls distracted and very excitable, and the seagulls forget to look where they're going. Oh, I wonder if they smash into buildings and cars and whatnot. Here's a quote from Tony Whitehead, the gull expert. Ooh, this guy sounds like a real hoot at a party. The gulls are mad for these ants. There has been a massive emergence of the ants over the last 3 days. They are like little treats for these gulls. You better believe it. The black clouds of ants are created by virgin queen ants being followed by male ants, hoping to mate. As the queen sets off, she emits pheromones that attract the males. But when they follow her, she will flee, meaning only the strongest are able to keep up and mate with her. This sounds like quite a sight. I'm looking at photos of the event. All I see is birds in the sky, really. I can't see the ants. There's just so many seagulls. This is annoying. How much bird shit just drops on your face during this, flying ant season over there? This must be so annoying. Cars are just ruined with seagull crap, I'd imagine. Well, this is a very weird event. I had never heard of it before, ever in my life. If any of you are over there experiencing this, please get some video of this and send it over my way. funnyjones@gmail.com. Also on Instagram @funnyjones. You can send me videos there in a DM. This is just a really bizarre thing. We don't have anything quite like this in the States, do we? I don't think so. But then again, I don't really know so much about nature. Also, I'm kind of curious. What happens if a human eats these ants? Do you get kind of like drunk off them? That was another thing I was wondering. Do you trip balls off these flying ants? Huh? Anybody know? Anybody? If you like podcasts, check out Spotify. You can listen to all your favorite artists and podcasts in one place for free. You don't even need a premium account. Spotify has a huge selection of podcasts on every topic, including this one that you're listening to right now. And you can easily share what you're listening to with friends on Instagram as well. So download the Spotify app, search for your favorite podcast, and also make sure to follow Weird AF News and never miss an episode. Yes, download Spotify and make your life easier. Hey, what's up, my fellow weirdos, loyal fans and listeners of the show? I appreciate you making it till the end. I'm going to be publishing some phone calls after this, if you'd like to stick around. If you'd like to call the show ever, the phone lines are always open, 646-450-2012. Leave Jonesy a message. Tell me what's going on in your life. Don't tell me you love me. Wow, where did that song come from? It's called Caffeine, Jonesy. Check out the Patreon, by the way. Yeah, the Patreon, baby. patreon.com/weirdafnews, where I'm doing something fun. It's a second round of Ask Jonesy Anything, where you can ask me any question you want, and I'll answer it on a video in the Patreon. Some of these questions I've noticed are quite personal, so this could be fun. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/weirdafnews, and join the fun. Join the club. The club, yes, join the club. You can follow me on social media @FunnyJones on Instagram and Twitter to see what I'm up to this weekend. Oh, the weekend's coming? Yes, almost. Tomorrow as you know, is Friday, and that's your favorite day of the week, I know. Why? Because it's Florida Friday. If you'd like to send me some Florida Friday articles, you can do so at funnyjones@gmail.com. Yes, the weird news coming out of our favorite state, that'll be happening tomorrow, so buckle up for that one as I lead you into the weekend. And I guess that's about it for the due diligence. I appreciate you, and we'll see you tomorrow for Florida Friday, my friends.
Jonesy, it's Gus from Western New York again. Hey, I think we need to do a study about people that listen to Weird AF News being better situated for this pandemic. And chances are we're into apocalyptic movies. I think it's a great correlation study. Me and you should head it up, and we can start a Kickstarter campaign to get our millions to just sit on our asses and say that it is.
Hey, Jonesy, it's Finn. I just want to let you know, this is my comment on your Florida Friday story about the woman who broke into a couple's house and made ramen in their kitchen. Okay, that's weird, but you do whatever you want to do. I'm having a barbecue tonight. Maybe you should come over. Alright, see you around the neighborhood.
Hey, Jonesy, it's Michael calling from Iowa City. And with the story that you did yesterday about Burger King using some beef in a trial manner in a few locations, the beef being made from, I don't know, I guess engineered beef that produces less methane. And the methane is, of course, contributing to global warming. You laugh that off as that's the last thing that someone is going to be thinking about when they go and order fast food, which, of course, is bad for their body. I have to agree with you on that. That's not something that someone's probably thinking about. Although there could be some people that are going to go to Burger King specifically for that reason rather than to some other fast food restaurant. They're going to try to be responsible in their choice of fast food, specifically because they know it's not good for them. But if they're going to, partake, they're going to partake in a company that's trying to be socially responsible. Global warming is a real thing. It's a terrible thing. And out of all of the emissions that are out there, farming of animals accounts for 15% of all of the greenhouse gases that are out there, 15% of the total. The rest of it is factories and cars and everything else. And so, of course, that's where our focus should be. But, if we can reduce the emissions in some way from the animals that are being produced to make food, well, then why not go for it? Of the 15% that's for animal farming, 10% of that, fully 2/3 of the 15% is for cattle production. And if they can get the cows to produce less gas that they're belching out and farting out, well, then, we should all be all for that. So go ahead and let's give Burger King some credit for that. And if all of the industry would go for that and we could reduce that number, then that's a good thing. So if we just think of that purely in an empirical way, just for its merits as they stand, well, then that's a good thing. No, it's probably not the reason that people are going there, and they're not thinking about there as they're stuffing fast food in their face, but let's give credit where credit is due. All right, take care, everyone. Stay healthy and wear a mask. We got to save ourselves and save each other. Take care, everyone.